Hello students, myself Shilpa Sharma and I am from ECE department working as an assistant professor in GIMS, and in the series of switching theory and logic design I'll discuss about the adder and subtractor, which are combinational circuits. As you know, what is the working of adder and subtractor? Adders are just used to add the numbers and subtractors are used to subtract the numbers. Which kind of numbers? It can be binary, it can be hexadecimal, octal, anyone. So, before talking about more in the adder and subtractor, first let's talk about the combinational circuits. What are combinational circuits? Combinational circuits are a category which is different from sequential circuit. A combinational circuit consists of input variables, logic gates and output variables. Here is the block diagram. Here n number of inputs are given to a combination circuit and it is generating m number of outputs. So here combinational circuit is a series, means a group of logic gates. Now to analyze any combination circuit, what we need to do? Means if we wanted to obtain the output Boolean function from a logic diagram, then how should we proceed? So proceed as follows. First, label all the gate outputs that are a function of input variables with arbitrary symbols, means plus, dot, a bar, and then determine the Boolean function for each gate output. Now, label the gates that are a function of input variables and previously labeled gates with other arbitrary symbols. So you can find the Boolean function for these gates. Now after finding the Boolean function, repeat the process which is just told you until the output of the circuit are obtained. So by repeated substitution of previously defined functions, obtain the output Boolean function in terms of what? Input variable, means inputs. Let's take an example. Here F1, F2, F3. Three outputs are generated and intermediate signals are T1 and T2. So F1 is what? A dot B dot C. So simply you can write ABC plus, because OR gate is here. So another input is what? Another input is T3. And T3 is what? The AND of T1 and F2 bar. So first we need to write the expression for T1. T1 is what? A plus B plus C. And what is F2 bar? F2 bar is the bar of F2. So first you need to find the F2. F2 is what? AB plus AC plus PC. So in a similar way, we need to succeed one after one, means we need to cross one after one basic gates, then final logic expression will be generated. Now what are binary adders and subtractors? These are the combinational circuits that perform the addition of two or subtraction of 2 bits. So in this context, first we talk about binary adders. What are binary adders? There are of two types. There are of many types. Just to tell about your basic, first we talk about the half adder and full adder. Half adder are what? Half adder are a circuit which do the addition of 2 bits only. So the truth table for this is for 2 bits only, total 4 combinations will be generated, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So after adding it, as you know the binary addition, sum will be 0 1 1 0, and accordingly if both the input is 1, then only carry will be generated. So in that case sum equals to 0 and carry will be equals to 1. So if we make a K map of these, then the expression will be S equals x bar y plus x y bar, and for carry the expression is x into y. So the circuit will look like here. See, an OR gate is required to generate a sum, and an AND gate is required to generate the carry. So sum will be x XOR y and carry will be x dot y. This is what the implementation of half adder. Now if you wanted to implement a full adder is what? One that performs the addition of 3 bits, means 2 inputs and plus 1 carry. It can be carry or another input, whatever you want to consider. So it needs to be 3 input. So this is called what? Full adder. So I am taking 3 inputs x, y and z. So accordingly 2 raised to the power 3, total 8 combinations will be there, which generates an output of sum and output of carry. So you know the binary addition rules. According to them, you can add these and can generate the output of sum and carry. According to these, you need to make 2 K maps for sum and for carry. Here I have simplified the expression. Sum, K map for sum is made and K map for carry is also prepared. Here you can see, as we have talked already about solving the K map, so we do not discuss. According to these, you can generate the Boolean expression for sum and carry. So sum is what? X bar y bar z plus x y z bar and so on. This is actually what? The XOR of 3 inputs, x XOR y XOR z. And sum is what? X y plus x z plus y z. So you can generate a diagram like this. If you wanted to customize it or you wanted to minimize it, you can use a XOR gate. Here this XOR gate, as I have told you, this sum is equivalent to x XOR y XOR z. So I have implemented, and here PPT is for your reference, through which you can check that how I have calculated, how it is equivalent to the previous sum output. So you can see total 5 gates are required, 2 XOR gate, 2 AND gate and 1 OR gate for implementing the full adder. So as a final conclusion, I can say that full adder can be implemented with 2 half adders and 1 OR gate. This is what it looks like carry look at adder. We will talk about later. First we discuss this like here. So this is what? This is the implementation of full adder. Now let's discuss about the subtractors. Subtractors are what? As subtractor is an electronic logic circuit for calculating the difference between 2 binary numbers, which provide the difference and borrow as output. So there are of 2 types, just like adders, half subtractor and full subtractor. Half subtractor are what? Half subtractor is used for subtracting one single bit binary number from another single bit binary number. So it has 2 inputs, one minuend and another is subtrahend, and 2 outputs, difference and borrow. So 2 inputs A and B are here defined. Accordingly, using the rules used for binary subtraction, difference and borrow signal can be generated. According to these, you can prepare a K map and write an expression which is actually difference equals A XOR B and borrow equals A bar B. So you can prepare a logic circuit for half subtractor as we have prepared for the half adder. This is quite simpler diagram. Now let's talk about the full subtractor. As we have prepared, we have made a truth table for 3 inputs and 2 outputs. Just like that, we will again prepare a truth table for 3 inputs similar to full adder. But the difference is here in the output. The output are now difference and borrow. Difference of what? Subtraction of A minus B minus C. So first we subtract B from A, and from the result again C will be subtracted. So this is the way we will subtract and generate the difference and borrow outputs. Now here you can see the difference expression. You can take help of from there, or you can also take help from K-map. Through K-map the results are simplified more. So difference is again just similar to the full adder, A XOR B XOR C, but in the case of borrow, I am using here a K-map. K-map is the simplest way through which we can generate any Boolean expression. So in case of borrow, as was in full adder, carry was AB plus BC plus CA, but here borrow is A bar plus A bar B plus A bar C plus BC. So here A is complemented. So this is the difference between full adder and full subtractor. Now you can make a circuit diagram using these expressions. We have discussed it, how to make a logic circuit using a Boolean expression. So you can prepare a logic diagram. To generate a difference, we need a XOR gate, 3 input XOR gate, and to generate borrow, we need 3 AND gates with 1 single OR gate. So this is the way through which we can implement any full subtractor or half subtractor. As we have done in the last section for full adder can be implemented using 2 half adders and 1 OR gate. Just like that, here we can again implement a full subtractor from half subtractors also. How? See, here I have made a block diagram for implementing a full subtractor using half subtractor. 2 half subtractors are used here. One is giving X and Y, means A and B as input, and the generate, that means the difference, is again went to the input of another half subtractor. The other input to the second number of half subtractor will be your Z. So you can check, you can understand that the difference of 2 is used as a reference from which again the third number of input is subtracted. So accordingly, the borrow will be generated, and these two, means both the borrows, are ORed using a OR gate, that is your final borrow. So in this way we can subtract any of the number constrained with the limit of 3 inputs. Now if we think that if we wanted to draw further circuitry, so similar way, means if we wanted to develop a circuit, means binary code converter, binary to gray code converter if we wanted to. So just like this was done in full subtractor, we need to prepare a table in which we give inputs A, B, C, D, as many as you can choose. Now the output will be generated according to your choice, means according to your inputs. Now the output will be what? The binary to gray code conversion, na? So output will be the gray code of inputs. So accordingly 1, 2, 3, 4 signal lines can be generated. These signal lines will be implemented through a gate. This gate will be used as a basic block diagram of a binary to gray code converter. So this is the way through which we can develop any kind of logic circuit using K-map, using the concept of truth table or Boolean expression to logic circuit diagram implementation. For now, thank you. In the coming videos, we will discuss more. Thank you.